Hey guys, I'm back. Well, so on Facebook tonight, I was looking and noticed that things aren't going right in Massachusetts. But when are they ever? Anyways, I want to speak to those directly affected down there that um, sales of AR-15s and variants like it, and AKs as well, are now, oh, at midnight tonight, will no longer be able to be sold. What does that mean going forward? Is what I think. Well, you can't buy them new. You probably buy them used, but that means the price for used obviously is skyrocket because of the supply is now cut. So the demand is going to be there. That is there is going to be depleted quicker. The problem with this is, from my understanding, is that it's through the Attorney General's office and not through Senate, Congress, or any law-making body. This part's scary. That somebody that's an attorney general can do this. This can happen in any state if this is the case, unless lawmakers stop it. The only way they're gonna know to stop it is if you react to tell them to stop it. Ronald Reagan said it best. The government is the car. We are the drivers of that car. If we don't tell what's going on, tell government what's on our minds, the car's gonna drive itself off the road essentially, which is already starting to happen, if not happened. At least in this case, it did happen. My opinion on it, again, this is directly just my opinion, is that, excuse me, that we need to start educating the people around us about weapons in general. They may not like them, that's totally okay. That's their right. I'm not saying push your rights on them. Just have a discussion, like open-minded, and find out what it is. Maybe it's just something that they're not educated on about, and you can fill them in on certain things, and maybe they'll actually want to go to the range with you, and you can change their mind. If they do and don't like it, so what? You tried. At the end of the day, they might have a respect. And that's what we need to do, is gain respect for the tools that we use to defend ourselves. And try to educate those around us for what, just to keep ourselves in the loop. You know, if people are scared, they're gonna write things like, "Oh, we need more control." Try to talk to them and be like, "That's, this is what it is." Just educate. I'm not saying, don't go around there like some people, like religious people, go to door and try to recruit you for their church, what have you. Don't do anything like that. Just have discussions with your friends. Like, hey, this is what's going on. This is why I feel like I need this. I had a discussion with somebody today, and they're like, I had no idea. It changed their mind. Coleon Noir did the same thing with his friends. He just did it in a better fashion than the way I could, because he's more articulate with words. And he's silky smooth the way he talks, and I really dig his show. So, honestly, I would check him out if he had any concerns on how to talk to people or anything like that, because the way he does it is so well that honestly I wish I could talk like him. Maybe someday. But that's another point for something totally different, not even for this channel. It's late at night. It's what, maybe like 12 midnight. But do something. Be proactive in your situations. Don't run around like a bunch of knots and be like, yeah, have a reason. And don't let it be something simple. Go into detail on why you think that 1% time that you may actually need a weapon is 100% chance that you're gonna have to use it. That 99% time, it's great to live in that all the time. But chances are, this is the real world we live in. We don't live in a world where there's unicorns flying around or dragons breathing fire. It's not that world. This is reality. Just keep your friends in reality check. I was going to show you my rifle, but I'm not going to. It's not about that. It's about what's in your mind, ultimately. It has nothing to do with what you have, what you don't have. You know, if you took Coleon Noir, use an example where he asked one of his friends, he's like, would you okay if someone attacked your mother's house and all she had was a knife to defend herself? He was like, yeah. But then later on in the video, make sure that I put the whole thing down there, the link for it, because it's so good. It's even worth watching if you're on the other side, because it kind of shows you what goes on in people's minds. Make friends. You know, Marcus Luttrell said yesterday, if the old way we make it through everything, essentially, is together, not apart. You know, then he went on to state that if all lives are to matter, we have to matter. Think about that. I'll leave you with that tonight. You're expecting to see some guns tonight, probably, right? Nah, maybe later on in the week. Maybe not. But then again, maybe. Who knows? Alright. Good night, y'all.